Today we are going to do a good old get ready with me. I'm heading over to have some family time, and I love to do fun looks when I go hang out with family because there's a couple of family members who can appreciate it, you know? You guys know what I'm talking about. There's just some people who don't appreciate when you put in the extra time, and there's some that are. And when you're going to be around the people who are, you want to have a little bit of fun with your makeup. Scrubbing my lips really quickly with the ColourPop Winnie the Pooh lip scrub. This was such a good collection. Anyways, the products that I picked are kind of not really new, popular search products, but they're products that I wanted to test. And I told you at the beginning of the year, one of my goals was not to test makeup just to test it. I want to be purposeful for you guys and for my job with what I want to test. This is makeup that literally nobody asked about, but I want to try it. This one is to fill my own cup. So I'm excited about all of these new products. So we're going to start off with some skincare for today's look. Thank you to Proven for sponsoring today's video. I've been using their products for the last month and a half, and it's been a crucial month and a half because I've been moving, so that's when it's easy to fall out of a skincare routine. But Proven has been perfect for that because it's actually just a 3-step skincare routine tailored to your needs. So the 3 steps have been super easy to stay consistent with the crazy stage of life that I'm in. Not to mention my skin just thrives with a very minimal skincare routine. I notice anytime I'm breaking out, I take out all of my products except for cleanser and moisturizer, and then that'll usually clear my skin up. So their 3-step system includes a cleanser, a day moisturizer with SPF for sun-time protection, and then a night cream moisturizer. So to get my personalized system, I started off by taking an online quiz that addresses 47 skin factors. And the question really goes into your goals, the environment, and your lifestyle. And then as you progress through the quiz, you'll see the specific ingredients that will actually be incorporated into your system. So this all actually came with my box when I got it. My focus areas were acne, fine lines, wrinkles, sensitivity, and dryness. It lists all of it right here for me. And it's really neat because when you receive your package, like my personalized cleanser here, it has on the back the ingredients that they put inside and what those ingredients are intended to do towards the goal that I filled out when I first did the quiz. So like salicylic acid is in my cleanser. I love that because it's really great for my acne, and you'll notice she don't have any acne. And then same thing with the moisturizer. I didn't even know it was going to come with SPF, so that was really exciting. And then I love my night cream because I do notice it is definitely more rich, and I love a richer moisturizer in the evening. So Proven's 3-step skincare system can be delivered anywhere from 6 to 12-week shipments. So you can adjust the frequency on your needs of when you're going to need new product. And you can work with them if in the future your skin changes. The formulation can be changed to continuously address your needs. So not only does it simplify your skincare routine, which is a big plus for me, but it actually will save you money too because it lowers the overall cost of skincare products that need bought. So it's a win-win. You know, all of their products are backed by scientific research, so they're actually going to deliver results. I've been really happy with this. You guys know I am very reactive to skincare, and keeping it simple with Proven, my skin is completely clear, which is something that I do struggle with being a product tester. And even though I've moved to a drier, colder climate, I really attribute this night cream to keeping my skin nice and hydrated in this new climate that I'm in. So if you're interested, by purchasing through my link and using the code morganturner, you can receive your own Proven skincare 3-step system for 50% off. So it's a great time to just take the quiz, target your needs. It'll tell you what ingredients are good for you, and then you can test out that first customized skincare system. So thank you, Proven, for working with me on today's video. Let's get going. Sometimes the best makeup primer is simply moisturizer. I'm going to use my Proven personalized day moisturizer to me. And I really like to use just moisturizer when I'm testing new foundations because you know how sometimes your primer can act funny with a foundation if, you haven't tested them before. This is going to prevent that. So you'll see how it started off white. That's just because it has SPF in it. But once blended out, that disappears, and I like how lightweight this feels. So while that soaks in, I don't have any new eyebrow stuff, so I'm just quickly going to do that off camera. I have two new foundations to test today because I couldn't pick just one. So I'm going to test the Rose Ink Soft Light Skin Smoothing Liquid Foundation. I believe this is kind of new. It's new-ish. It's definitely a formula I haven't tried from Rose Ink, and I actually have been really loving their skincare, so I've been wanting to test this. And then Bare Minerals also reformulated their Skin Perfecting Matte Liquid Foundation, so we're going to give this one a test too. Let's start off with Rose Ink. I'm using the shade 8N. We'll see how this is on me. The packaging is gorgeous. Now, the other skin product that I've tried from them, like foundation-wise, is the one with the balls, the ball trunks in there, and I didn't really love that one. So I'm hoping to redeem their complexion with this one. So this is the consistency. Let's try it on my face. This looks like it's going to be a decent color on me. Quite thin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's watery. Not in a bad way, but it's just, you know, some foundations are thicker and some foundations are more lightweight and watery on the skin. This gives quite light coverage. Yeah, so I'm seeing as I use my sponge to blend it away, a lot of the coverage goes away. So this one gives a light coverage for sure. The only thing is, definitely shave your face if you have some peach fuzz. I definitely do. That really does need handled. It's been an issue for the past couple foundations. So this is more of a me problem than the foundation problem. But if you have peach fuzz, it is emphasizing the peach fuzz. But other than the peach fuzz issue, it looks nice and natural on my skin. It looks like skin, but not overly glowy. Right now, you guys know the glowy skin-like light coverage foundations are what's really popular, which those are great too. But this one isn't overly glowy, so if you haven't been into that, you'll actually like the finish of this because it is light coverage, but it also doesn't make you look sweaty. It's definitely like a natural matte, soft matte kind of finish. So I really like this. This is super lightweight. So if you're looking for a light coverage foundation, so far I'm into this. I'm worried about this Bare Minerals because Bare Minerals normally runs really dark. I have light neutral 27 and light warm. Like, look how dark that is. Maybe I don't even want to test this foundation today. This one is 21 warm. That looks like a better shade. This has always been an issue with me and Bare Minerals. Definitely go light if you're choosing shades, but this is newly reformulated apparently. I never tried the original. Bare Minerals has had like one of the worst foundations I've ever tried in their line, so I'm really hoping that this can redeem it. She's made in Italy. They normally create beautiful products over in Italy, so good sign. Any day now. Okay. Let's test her out. This one is thicker than the Rose Ink, and I'm gonna have two different colors on my face, but that's okay. It is what it is when you decide to do a half face. Yeah, it's definitely not watery, so a little bit is spreading a lot farther. It's giving me what looks to be a pretty medium coverage. Definitely more coverage than the Rose Ink. It is a matte foundation, which is nice that I don't have anything too glowy on. This is for my shade match besties. This is a good shade for me in the summer. And it is leaning a little warm and yellow on me. Okay, I'm going to take the butt of my sponge and try and blend right down the middle so that you can't see as much of a difference between the two foundations. Okay, what do you guys think? This one looks really nice too, honestly. This is much more promising than the other Bare Minerals foundations that I've tried in the past. This Rose Ink gives light coverage. This Bare Minerals gives medium coverage, but it's not a drying matte look. The day is young. I've only been wearing this for a total of 1 minute, but with it being a matte foundation, I'm not too worried about longevity. And it's not clinging to dry patches, considering it is a dry foundation. I think I like this Bare Minerals foundation. Lovely. Now, I also have a new concealer from the drugstore that I want to try. L'Oreal is known for their True Match foundation, but they did in the last few weeks launch the True Match Serum Concealer, Radiant Serum Concealer, excuse me. Let's give this one a go. I think we'll go with the lighter shade they gave me, which is Light Medium W3. It's one of those angled doe foot applicators. So let's see. Says it's light medium, but honestly, I'm seeing that these colors run light because this is not a light medium. This is definitely a traditionally light level of depth. And it's quite thin. Like I can see the skin underneath. It's watery is how I would describe it. Going to use my sponge to blend this out. It has a lighter level of coverage, I would say on the light side of a medium coverage considering it is a concealer. And it's looking a bit dry on my under eyes if I'm to be honest. They say it's a radiant serum concealer. I'm genuinely not seeing much radiance. And the serum-y part is that it's watery, I would say, but it's not giving me too much hydration on the under eyes. You can see it's clinging to some dry patches that, to be honest, I feel like wasn't there before. I do like this color on me for a little bit of brightening. Let me put some right here in the center of my face. This will just help bridge the two different color foundations I have together for wearability purposes. I like how thin it is and it blends in really easily, but it's looking a bit drying. Of course, early yet to tell. Now before I set with powder, these are the products that inspired today's video where, you know, they're not the new and now search for products, but I needed to fill my own cup by trying these because I've been curious about the Persona Bronze and Blush Multisticks. I've heard great things about these, so I have both of these to try today. One thing I will say that I'm really liking about all of the skin products that I have is it doesn't look like I have a layer of makeup on the skin. They're both very thin products. Well, all three of them are very thin products, so it's looking nice and lightweight at least. So I'm gonna first try the Bronze Multi-Stick in Mojave. This looks like a great neutral color. Using my trusty Morphe M536 with this for one side, and then I'll just draw on for blendability research in a second. Well, that's a really pretty color. Not too warm, not too cool. Get a little bit down here. I don't want too much because I have on a white turtleneck. It's easy for makeup to get on the rim of my shirt. Yeah, that's the kind of color that I like for a bronzing stick, especially in the winter. I do like to go more deep in the summer, but in the winter this is nice. Oh yeah, it has a really creamy glide even if you put it directly on the skin. I'm gonna lightly tap it in and it is seeming to be pretty blendable. I'm putting in a little bit of effort into this, or pressure, let me say that instead, but nothing that I think hopefully will disrupt product underneath. Very nice and easy to work with. Really happy about that. I would normally cream contour, but since I'm testing these foundation longevity, I want to leave the nose alone to really see how the product will wear on the nose. But as a bronzing stick, I am into this. I'll put a little bit down here. Crusty, dusty lips, you guys. Nothing I can do about it. I was excited about this because I knew it was going to be good, and it's good. I also have a blush stick to try, and it looks like this was in collaboration with Sarah Wolak. Hopefully I pronounced her name right, which I do watch her on TikTok. She's so bubbly. Love it. So she created a blush in the shade Bloom, so let's go ahead and try that. I don't care if it's going to match my eyeshadow or not. The color looks gorgeous. Trusty dusty BK Beauty 109 brush. Let's see. Oh, this is such a pretty pink. Very wearable. So I'm starting off with this light layer. If you're not a blush person, it looks like it's going to be a buildable formulation. Now keep in mind I don't have any powder underneath, so I can't speak of how it reacts with powder quite yet, but these are more matte foundation and base products that I do have on. That is a pretty pink blush. This is the kind of pink I like to go for when I don't have much eye makeup on because it adds some life to the face and that kind of youthful look. Absolutely gorgeous. As expected, I'm really happy with these cream stick products because sometimes, you know, those good ones can be difficult to find. When they're bad, but these didn't disrupt anything underneath. Love those. Now, eyes is going to be an interesting one. It's a colorful one, but I love the Nomad Cosmetics palette launches. So they did their palette based around Ireland this time. This is Ireland Wild Atlantic Way, and as you can imagine, she is green. Now I know St. Patrick's Day just passed, but I love a good green eyeshadow look. So I'm going to do one eye off camera and you'll come back to see what I concoct. All right, let's get into the eyes. I didn't go crazy with this palette. We didn't do a deep dive, but I'm going to start off with this shade right here. I do believe I have a discount code from Nomad Cosmetics if you're interested in their palettes. They do destination theme palettes and they curate such fun, unique color stories. I'm going into Danny Boy right here. Next, a little bit more of a muted green, really muted actually. But anyways, destination themed palettes. If you're sick and tired and bored of all the boring eyeshadow palettes that are matte and brown based coming out, Nomad is one that might tickle your fancy, honestly. So I have that on the outer corner of the crease. So this is how you could keep it more wearable, but who am I to use this palette and not create a more colorful look? I'm going into Wild Atlantic Way next with a Rephr 13 Max. It's a little bit of a tighter blending brush. And I'm going to do windshield wiper motions, and you can see how much pigment that gave. Throughout the years, Nomad has really improved their formula. These mattes are so good. They're blending nice and easy. Going to bring back some life to the outer crease colors. Using an even tighter blending brush, I'm going to pop a little bit of my brush 13 from Rephr into Blarney Stone. And I'm focusing this on the outer half of the crease this time, not the entire crease. But look at how pigmented this is. I haven't used this palette before, so I was really excited to mess with these green tones. Oh wow, super bright. I'm going to use the 13 Max brush, what I used for the first bright green color. And we're going to soften this, and it's kind of doing the work for me in terms of creating a really easy, simple blend. And then next I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is a My Kit Co 1.16, and I'm going into this dark green shade here. And I'm going to run this along my upper lash line, like so, to give some depth to the look. I have not been doing eyeliner recently for like the last 8 months. Just been liking using eyeshadow for that purpose. I think I'm even going to go in over here and redefine it some more. And then I'm going to take a clean blending brush and soften that. And then for the eyelid, I'm taking a What's Up Beauty R106. This shade, Savage Beauty, is stunning, but it's really messy and flaky. Like, I have flakes all over my table from this, so I'm going to put it flat against my table. It looks really textured and beautiful on the eyelid, but unfortunately, it is that way in pan as well. So I just pressed my brush into this, and I don't want it to get on my face, so I'm spraying it with my Peach and Lily setting spray, and I am pressing this all over the lid, creating a subtle cut right here, not too defined, but enough to shape the eyelid. I just went back in for a second one, putting that down here, close to the liner that I did, but not covering it. The shade is so textured and beautiful. Just be careful because it can be a little bit on the messy side with whatever is left on my brush that I used to pick up the liner. I'm just going to put a little bit on the outer corner and blend that for more depth. And then for lower lash line, I'm going to take some of Wild Atlantic Way on the outer 3/4 of the lower lash line. Then we're going to deepen with Blarney Stone. It's really vivid, making it quite colorful. I'm scared. And then finishing off with the mattes of the liner color. Just keeping that tight to my lower lash line. And then last eyeshadow bit. I'm taking some of Savage Beauty again on my brush and wet that and popping it on this little space we had left. The darkest green that I use as liner, just bringing that back, just lightly tapping over. And that's it for the eyeshadow look. I did pull an actual kohl liner in this rich brown shade, but I don't think I'm going to need that today because I got great pigment with the palette. So I'm going to put that to the side. No liner needed today. So far I found this palette really vibrant, very easy to blend. This one particular shimmer shade was really messy, but we'll see the others. There's lots of really pretty ones to use, but first impressions, I'm very much enjoying this palette. Not for the faint of heart, of course. I am very green in the eyes today, but that was just what I expected from Nomad, so really nice palette. For some mascara, I am trying this new brand. It's Jillian Dempsey's brand. I've never tried anything from them. I was going to use their eyeliner as well, but it just doesn't fit with the look, so we'll try their Flick Trick Mascara. Now, you guys know I have tricky lashes, so it takes me a bit to be able to review a mascara. The first use is never a good use. Oh my god, what is up with this? Interesting. A revolutionary 2-in-1 mascara and liner, liquid liner, for perfect lashes and precise lines every time. The patent applicator makes it easy to create winged cat eye looks at the flick of a hand. Oh my god, this is so cool. So this applicator's shocking, right? When you want to use it as just mascara, you can literally bend it. Okay, well, I actually will be using liner today. Using the tip of this. Oh my god, I was not expecting this. This is a little difficult to use as liner though. Okay, I need to watch some videos on if there is an easier way to do this. Innovative for sure. I'm gonna go in with a brush. I'm gonna have to do more research on this and get back to you. But the idea is genius. I didn't do any research on this brand beforehand. I just knew I wanted to try the brand. I'm creating the most awful eyeliner. Okay, I need a tutorial on this myself, and I'll keep you guys updated. I would look it up right now, but I'm actually, like, time's a wasting. I gotta go. This is a legit get ready with me, okay? That looks terrible. But it better work good. I like this concept. No, but I can't imagine using this and not needing a tool to help. I'm going in with my foundation to help stamp out a good shape. There we go. A respectable shape, shall I say. Okay, so I think that's as good as it's going to get liner-wise. That was hard to use, but what a pleasant shock. I'm gonna have to see if I can master that product because that's the coolest, most innovative idea. And now we're gonna mascara it. So I'm just gonna go like that. Oh, let me curl my lashes. It's a rubber applicator. I do feel like I need to be very careful not to make a mess with this thing that we have sticking out. Like, it's a little difficult to get in the inner corner of the lashes. Go like that. Oh, this is an accident waiting to happen, to poke in the eye. The one is also a bit big for my lower lashes, but that's more of a me problem because they're so tiny. Yeah, okay, we'll keep this just to the upper lashes. Honestly, it's doing a really nice job of separating. It's not building up too thick, and it is a little difficult to maneuver, but the separation, crazy good. Makeup Revolution is changing things up, and I'm here for it. Lately, the products that they've been launching have seemed so high-end with the packaging. Normally, I'm gonna be honest, I hate Makeup Revolution products, but these most recent launches, I have not hated. So they launched these new lipsticks. I don't even know the official name of them, but these ones, they're kind of giving KKW packaging, right? And there's tons of different colors. I think today I'm gonna go for Lover Nude, but they also have Brunch Pink Nude, Divine Brown, Material Girl, Wine, Wifey Dusty Pink, Rebel Rust. So many different beautiful colors. Let's see. I'm between a couple. Chauffeur Nude. I think this one will be the best. Lover Nude. Oh no. That'll just cheapen the package right there, huh? Anyways, like, look at that. High end, right? Off camera, I already popped on a lip liner since I didn't have any new lip liners. I used the Persona Almond lip liner in celebration of loving their cheek products. This is one that's currently in my speed review store, so I'll update you guys on that soon. Okay, let's break this beautiful embossment. No smell. Matte finish. Lightweight, but emphasizing my dry, crusty lips. But they are dry and crusty, so I can't hold it too much against them. Layering well. Looking real crusty. Needs a gloss. Yeah. I did do that lip scrub, but it simply was not enough. Blend it out with my finger, it looks a little better. I have to do a gloss, but that's just because of me. I recently did a full face of Hourglass. One of the things that I tried was this Unreal lip gloss. Why did I say lip liner? Lip gloss in Ignite. I mean, these don't look great over dry lips, but the packaging's good, the price is good, the color range is good. I am not mad at that at all. Overall, today's testing new products turned out really successful. I mean, I'm loving the way both sides of the foundation looks. It just depends what level of coverage you want. But they're both more on the matte side, so my skin looks really smooth. Neither emphasize dryness, so both foundations so far are good. Didn't love the concealer as much, but since I have like green eyeshadow on my lower lash line, that's kind of hiding the dryness. So it looks nice, it looks lightweight, it looks fine. Loved the Persona Cream Cheek products. You saw the Nomad in action. That was incredible. This Flake Trick Mascara. I am more intrigued than anything. Bonus points times 10 for innovation. But you know what? I hated it as a liner right now. But as a mascara, it did a phenomenal job with separation, and it's holding the lift really well. So I'm actually really liking that as a mascara. And then the lipstick, solid. For Makeup Revolution, I am not mad at it. It's definitely one of their top runner products. So that is all I have for my Get Ready With Me. I am off to go get some kebabs for dinner. Again, a huge thank you to Proven Skincare for sponsoring today's video. Make sure if you are interested in getting your 3-step personalized skincare routine from Proven Skincare, make sure you shop through the link down below and use my code morganturner at checkout, and that will save you 50% off your first routine. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me and spending time with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.